Alright guys, so in order to help you guys out in some of the story stages right now in episode 14, especially in dark mode, I have pulled out HyRool's account here to kind of show you guys that you guys can still beat this with a lower spec toppings. I will have to say, you know, HyRool's treasure level and things like that are pretty high now. So I can't really say it's like a low spec account, but you know the topping is still going to be a little bit lagging compared to my main account. So I am going to be showing you guys using HyRool's account beating 14-10. I just kind of cleared it like few minutes ago before I started recording this video to see exactly if I can use this particular team that I thought about to beat this stage. So here we go. Let me show you guys the team real quick. It is going to be Dark Cacao, Content, Affogato, Cream Unicorn, as well as Vampire. But a key point in this team is keeping Affogato here. You have to keep Affogato in order to prevent the Yeti from going into a rage mode, perma-snutting you, and throwing those snowballs. So make sure to keep Affogato. I've tried it out with level 40. Didn't work out too well because Affogato was just a little too low. I believe you can clear the regular story mode with level 40, but for dark mode, I would suggest at least level 50 or even level 60 in order to keep Affogato alive. But let me show you guys the topping real quick. 5 solid almond for Dark Cacao. You do need to have a high damage resist for Dark Cacao because he is going to be a single tank and he's going to be taking majority of the damage as well as the injury stack. So make sure to try and keep Dark Cacao with high damage resist. And the next one is going to be Affogato. I am using 5 solid almond. That's pretty much just to keep Affogato alive. The only point of me using him is because of the fact that I want to curse the Yeti and prevent him from going into that rage mode. So you can see right here, it's just literally like a, I don't know, just I don't even think they have any damage resist substats on any of them. So 20.5% and then 25.5% with the substats. And the next one is doing Content 5 Swift Chocolate. You want to keep that sheep rotation up as soon as possible in order to prevent some of the injury stats from going into Dark Cacao. Next one is going to be Vampire 5 of the Syrian Raspberry. Just focusing on damage, you can see the damage resistance is a little bit low. I didn't mess around too much with her toppings. This is what she has, so I'm just gonna go with it. And the next one is gonna be Cream Unicorn. Cream Unicorn is also using 5 Swift Chocolate because you want to use their skill as soon as possible in order to heal up your cookies because they are going to take some massive damage later on in certain stages. So you know, focusing on that cooldown is going to help out. Having a little bit of damage is also going to help because some of the enemies do target the back lane. But the treasures that I'm using are going to be Feather, the Scroll, as well as a Jelly Watch. The reason why I'm using Feather is because it's like an insurance, alright? So in case I do die or any of my cookies die, then they are able to come back alive and have a second chance. I believe HyRool's Vampire has a level 12 magic candy, so just keep in mind that this is going to be a vampire with a level 12 magic candy. So here we go. Let me show you guys me beating this stage here. It is going to be close. You know, it took me a couple tries in order to actually clear this. You know, I tried with solid almond for Cream Unicorn, didn't work out too well and things like that. So here you go. You're gonna be able to see, right, the middle lane does take a chunk of damage, so Cream Unicorn is definitely going to help out here. And also having the extra, you know, 5% damage resist as well on the side from Cream Unicorn's auto attack definitely comes into hand. Like, it will just become like a very slight difference that will make your entire run like you know, completely different. All right, the results completely different. So I do recommend you guys do use Cream Unicorn here. Of course, like I said, if you don't have Vampire leveled up, then, you know, just go with someone like Wildberry and try to see if you guys can clear the stage. But just keep in mind that there has been a change a while back when Affogato's skill used to hit the, you know, just the enemy with the highest attack, but that's not the case anymore. It is going to target any of the enemies that look like a cookie or is designated as a cookie. So the shaman in the back of the Yeti is actually going to be targeted instead of you know, the Yeti being targeted by Affogato's skill. So that's the reason why I brought Vampire and to kill off the shaman before I use Affogato's skill, making the stage pretty easy afterwards. All right. So here you go. You guys did see that my Dark Cacao did die. You know, single tank, that's how it's going to be. All right, so here we go. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to use Affogato's skill as well as Dark Cacao. And then I'm going to use Vampire here. And then make sure to use Cream Unicorn here and there because they are going to take a chunk of damage from the snowball, all right? So you want to keep their HP relatively healthy. All right. Vampire did die over there, but not a problem because we did have the you know, the revive available. Right. So here we go. Kind of getting close right there. So you guys can see that this is definitely going to be a risky one. Oh, actually. All right. So I actually died. So I have to retry this. So here we go. Let me go back to the thing. All right. So this is going to take a couple tries. All right. I'm telling you guys. You know, when you're using lower level specs or like the toppings are not as good, you're just going to have to try over and over again and then time your skills perfectly. Sometimes crit comes into play and things like that. So let me just do it one more time. I'll skip over to the part where I'll be versing the Yeti. Alright guys, so this run was actually a lot better. Still have my feather up. So here we go. I'm going to use Affogato. I'm just going to use Vampire here. And then we're going to use Star Cacao. Unicorn skills saved up for this right here, and then I'm gonna heal them all back up. So right there already the shaman is dead because of the curse damage as well as the vampire's vampiric bite bleeding damage. So that's definitely gonna save us right here. I'm gonna dodge the snowball with vampire skill, and then I'm gonna start using some of the skills here in order to you know, stack up that the white bar right there. Okay, so once I get close, I'm actually going to use Vampires here one more time. And then I'm going to use Affogato's skill right there. And then I should prevent... Yep, I have prevented the Yeti from going into the rage mode. So make sure to realize that the amount of hits that the Yeti takes is going to come down to, you know, that bar kind of stacking. So I would suggest you guys to use Affogato's skill around, you know, 75 to 80% or even like 85% in order to make sure that the Affogato skill doesn't like disappear before you're able to trigger the actual rage mode. All right, so there you guys go. Vampire kind of helping out here, quickly getting rid of that shaman with the first skill rotation, and then allowing your cookies to focus target the Yeti alone. All right, so definitely going to help out if you have a better spec. So for example, your damage resist for all of your cookies are very high. Then instead of going with the feather, you guys could probably just use something like the scythe or even something like the monocle or anything like that in order to increase the damage and help you guys out even further inside of the waves before the Yeti and things like that. But this is going to be a build that I would suggest you guys to try out if you guys are struggling with 14-10. I will also be going over 14-22 later on with HyRoolLegend's account. Once I do clear all the way up to 14-22, so that I can share with you guys some of the teams that has been shared with me by viewers in order to beat 14-22. Anyways guys, I hope you guys found the video helpful. You know, like I said, this is not a perfect build. It does take time to time the, you know, skills and make sure that the run is perfect for your actual clear. You know, there are better builds out there, and of course if I show you guys with my main account, it's gonna be super easy, but that's not gonna be the reality for majority of the players. But I wanted to show you guys exactly me doing the run and me also failing the run, you know, just to show you guys that, you know, it does take trial and error to actually beat the stage that is a bit difficult for your level. Anyways guys, hope you guys found the video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.